We're in this next sort of this current decade or so of radical disruption. My take is this: it's not about AI being good or bad. It's not about the Terminator scenario that AI is becoming sentient and wiping out humanity. The real disruptive danger facing most of humanity right now is this rapid change, is disruption. This is the kind of disruption that humans have never been through before. I think a better way to think about AI is almost like an alien species has come to Earth. They're integrating to living with us. They're going to work for us. We don't really understand how they think. They seem very intelligent, but we don't really, even the people making these things don't understand how they think or process. It's a bit of a black box. And AI, whether it's the real-time deep fakes, whether it's a humanoid robots, I think we're going to see a large portion of jobs disappear, right? All the management firms are trying to predict whether 20% up to 60% of job losses over 5 to 10 years. So we're going to see a change in jobs and work as we know it. We're going to see a complete change of education. Do we still need schools and universities, right? If I have a personal AI that has access to all the information in the world, it's more or less smarter than me. It's tapped into my physiology. It can read my heart rate, my skin conductance. I can use it for intuition, right? So if I have that with me 24/7, what is the role of school and university or education in general? And we don't have a good answer for that. It has to change. Of course, businesses and governments are going to become largely run by AIs and everything in between. So we're looking at a societal disruption that we've never seen before. And change is difficult, and change is more difficult and more scary when we don't feel like we have control over it. And that's what we talked about uncertainty earlier. And that's really this wave of uncertainty is washing over people as they get exposed to AI, as their companies bring AI products and services into their companies, right? People are freaking out with anxiety. Everywhere I've been going, I always ask, how are you feeling about AI? And people put up their hand, they're feeling anxious. And they're not feeling anxious about AI wiping out humanity. They're feeling anxious because they don't know what's going to happen next. Will their job be around in a year or two? Do their kids need to go to school or university? No one knows what's going to happen. And we know from a ton of neuroscience that not knowing what's going to happen next puts us in a state of fear and anxiety. This happens to animals, monkeys. It's a biological thing. And so that's what we're facing right now. We're seeing this mass sort of wave of uncertainty and hence stress and anxiety.